Welcome to another episode of Four Kings Podcast. Back like we never left. Shit. God damn it. It is some people that left shit. I can't even say that. God damn it. We got folks missing in action today. God damn. We got Kellen ain't in the building today. Ben Folk ain't in the building today. Who else ain't here? Therapist ain't here. God damn, we just got folks missing in action. I don't like this shit. We're gonna have a team meeting after this. But it's your boy. It's the only life I know, aka Mikey Mike, and it's similar to Mike and Ike because I'm always in everybody's mouth.
Oh my God.
We got Jamie Buns in the building. She's just don't sit baby in the corner, but she like to be in the corner. We got our guest in the building, Miss Shalonda K. I just thought of another inappropriate joke. I can't say it. Okay.
Boy.
And we got our surprise guest in the building. We have Miss Danielle, or as I've come to call her because of what I know her social media handle is come read my books.
You didn't say it right though.
Yeah, look, I had to say it like that because I ain't want to say it like I was supposed to say it.
Okay. All right. Just
Shit.
checking.
I'm just saying. So, and then we got Ray Bud back in the building. Ray Bud been missing. He been missing in action.
Man, life though.
You know, Ray Bud so smooth right now. I think I'm gonna change his name to Ray Butter. Y'all just gonna have to fuck with
no, man. See that right there sounds a little fruity. So,
all right. If this is your first time rocking with us, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Check us out on all platforms where you can consume, hear, listen, or chop and screw a podcast. I mean, I know people are into that, but that's your thing. That's your business. YouTube, IG, we there. And if you take it to the next level, take Amazon, Alexa, go ahead and play Four Kings Podcast ENT. Do not forget the ENT because I don't know what you're gonna be listening to. I done heard some things with Four Kings Podcast, and that ain't us. So real quick disclaimer, real quick. We got a real big announcement to make. Appreciate that, Ben Folk in the comments. Appreciate that, Kay. I got to go on and zoom in one time, so just give me a second. Let me rock out real quick. We have an event coming up June 22nd. We are locked in, and I want you all to tell a friend to tell a friend. This is your opportunity to come out and rock with us. This is your opportunity to get it off your chest because we're going to have our podcast live. And we may have a surprise guest. Some things is in the works. We got some motion going on. We in talks with some things, but we're going to feed you. The menus is pretty fire from basically what everybody was saying. So the tickets are going to be on sale starting tomorrow. If you buy your ticket early, it's going to be $40. They're going up at the end of the month. They're going to $50. But for the $50, you're going to end up getting free food. And I know I got everybody's attention right there when I say free food. You're going to get an entry to the raffle. You're going to end up getting some bomb-ass conversation from the Four Kings Podcast. So come out, rock with us. Tell a friend. Bring your lady. Bring your homies. Bring whoever. It's a good time, a good vibe. We're going to rock out. Got a DJ in the building. We're going to have a good-ass time. So the raffle gifts, like I stated, it was going to be what? The gas card, couple gas cards, couple different cards to restaurants, and a basket of BBW. So I mean, hey, I'm gonna let you a basket of BBW. It's going down. All right. So with no further ado, we do have to shed the light on our guest of honor. Miss Danielle is in the building. Let's tell the people about yourself, Danielle.
I am an author. I write erotic books, so come read my books is why that's my name. I'm also a student, a PhD student in clinical sexology, studying sex education, and I have a program with teen girls that's talking about sex and giving them comprehensive sex education and getting ready.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I just had Candy Reed talking about what's up, Ray Bud.
What's happening?
What was that one more time? Oh, now you're gonna speak to everybody, Candy. So wait, hold on. Let me get back on camera. Oh, now you're speaking to everybody, Candy. This is okay. Yeah, we see you. Back to the books that you yeah.
She write the little nasty book.
She write the
Okay. That's the little nasty lady with the imagination.
How many books you done wrote?
2 so far.
Another one.
How many you gonna write another one?
Yeah.
Another one.
There you go. Oh shit. We gotta get her ready tonight, so we gonna go on and play it one time. We're just gonna set the mood real quick.
The type of book she wrote.
I bet. So look at we appreciate you coming to rock with us. And I know that you're going to be in tandem with the event that Miss Shalonda K is going to be throwing. Yes. So you're co-hosting, you're spearheading. Like, what are you doing? You're going to be selling books. You're going to be giving out advice. What you going to be doing?
So I'm going to be speaking on sexual awareness and communicating, and I am going to be selling some books there.
What's this fool? What's the name of your books?
Insane Freshman.
Insane Freshman.
Insane Freshman and Dream.
Okay.
Insane Freshman. It's a true story.
It is inspired by true events.
Okay.
Oh shit!
I already knew. I feel Insane Freshman. I was yeah.
All right. So before we go further into that, we got to get our quick hits out the way real quick. Candy says she can't wait to read the books. That was a double entendre. She can't wait to read the books, and her last name is Reed. Oh boy!
What the hell?
I'm on one. I'm telling you, I'm him. I'm like that. But no. We got to get a quick hits out the way real quick before we get off into the more heavy stuff. So rest in peace to OJ, man.
The juice.
The juice, man. And the one thing that I can say about OJ being, transitioning and passing is that a lot of people still don't have the ability to show any class, right? They don't say none of the stuff none of the things that they were saying when people were alive. They wait till they die and then they say all of this stuff, right? Mm-hmm. It's like you got to be able to, if you felt like that, say that then. That way the person at least can defend themselves. Because I remember the same thing happened to Kobe when he passed, and then they wanted to talk about the rape case. Like, wait a minute, come on.
Crazy.
And that's all that happened with OJ. They talked about, the Bronco, and like, don't nobody want to hear about the Bronco. Don't nobody want to hear about the.
Even though they did, the Bronco went on sale at the auction.
Sure did. I think it was over $700,000.
Ooh, 1.3 million.
It was over because it started at $700,000.
It was like they said it was still going up. They was gonna keep it on. I think they said they was trying to max it out like 3 million.
See.
Wow.
So
it's OJ's.
It's OJ. So
but you got to think about it. Why would I address how I actually feel while this person is alive? They have secrets on me that I don't want nobody to know.
Shit, your secret's been out, buddy. You out here with dresses on.
There may be other secrets.
I mean, how bad can it get?
It can get bad. So technically, if he ain't speak on those secrets, he took them to the grave.
And what we're referring to is the fact that Caitlyn Jenner decided to go to Twitter and say when they found that OJ passed, good riddance. To me, it was like,
no sympathy.
That's something you should just kept to yourself. But that's how you felt. That's how you felt. You didn't have to tell that to the world. Like,
but that came from a place of anger and disrespect. And to be honest, it showed that he was still mad that OJ fucked Kris Jenner. That's all I'm saying. Just
allegedly.
OJ got up in there. You know that's what happened.
OJ said he didn't do it.
He said he didn't do a lot.
He said he would never do that to his friend, his best friend. That's what he said.
Who we talking about? Rob Kardashian?
That's what he said. I would never do that to my best friend.
And then Bruce, not Bruce.
Bobby Womack said the same thing though.
Hello.
Showed up in that man clothes.
Right.
Don't tell me you don't know about Bobby Womack.
No, I don't know.
I knew. I see what happened. I see what happened.
I don't know who that is. So I was still laughing at what he said before that.
Bobby motherfucking Womack.
She don't know.
The
He got
biggest,
man, he's the biggest hoe ass nigga in the world.
Okay, Bobby Womack was Sam Cooke's best friend. We're gonna give this little spiel real quick because everybody still don't know this story. He was Sam Cooke's best friend. You know, Sam Cooke passed. So the whole time that Sam was, you know, doing this thing and out on the road, Bobby Womack was creeping in with his old lady. So then he ended up, wrote a song about it too.
And it's a cold ass song now. I wish he wouldn't trust me so much.
Yeah. Look, the lyrics go like this. I give him the shirt off my back. Yeah.
You gotta play it.
Nah, I can't. I ain't trying to take that strike. I ain't trying to,
man.
That copyright strike.
When you get home.
Yeah. We'll play it. You know.
We'll play it. But cold. Then you show up to this man's funeral with his suit on, with his old lady.
And then end up knocking off his daughter.
Okay.
Kept it in the family. Yeah, kept it in the family.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, made some good music though.
Sure did. With his Sherman Hemsley haircut.
That was the shit back then now. I can't laugh at him. That's what I have if I let this shit grow out.
You had that cul-de-sac on there.
What? One day I'm gonna let it grow out and just fade it on the sides like my grandpa used to do it.
Yeah. So
don't do that.
So rest in peace to OJ, the Juice, and you know, your memory lives on because he didn't do it. But if he did do it, he told you how he would have done it. So
we're not gonna get, I still think it was his son. Your book though. Back to the nasty.
Rich, why are you trying to get? Why you look, Raymond? Why are you trying to go back to the nasty?
Because OJ making me sad.
Okay,
that's some sad shit right there.
So again, with this month, it's Sexual Abuse Awareness Prevention Month, but it's also Child Abuse Prevention Month, right? So we also have to talk about this story out of A-Leaf, and they finally convicted the boyfriend who killed the little boy. So if y'all don't know, we talked about the story about a year ago. What ended up happening, it was this lady who left her kids in an apartment right there off of, what's the name of the apartments? It used to be called City, wasn't it City Park? Or was it City View? On the other side of Highway 6.
Other side of Highway 6.
Right there by the Walmart.
I think it was City View, behind the Walmart.
Yeah, I think it was City View.
I think that's what it was.
So
whatever.
So, you know, the boyfriend ended up beating the kid to death, and the siblings watched. And so then they covered the body up and left the kid in the bed. Nobody checked on this kid for like a year. Like the oldest brother started kind of figuring things out. They were having people feed them. Like they weren't going to school. It was a whole bunch of stuff going on. It was a lot of things that the checklist, it was not being checked off. It's like, how do you have this happen and nobody blinks an eye, raises an eyebrow? The only thing that really brought the attention to brought the light to the attention of the whole situation is the fact that the neighbors were talking about they were smelling the body in the
so CPS didn't get involved.
The
school didn't get involved.
That's what we talked about that. The school,
it's a lot of people that failed them. Yeah.
Everybody failed them.
Right.
Because CPS,
and it was in Texas, right?
Yeah.
Texas is crazy about their kids. What happened?
Is that the one where the mom and the boyfriend they moved out of the apartment when they got there? Okay, I do
left
remember
the kids
that.
there with the body.
And what made them actually say, what made a neighbor say something, one of the kids was outside at the park.
It was one of the brothers who's always eating. Like, dang, why are you always over here eating or whatever? And then it was a lot of stuff going on. And
the system failed them.
They did.
And so CPS was involved at one point, and they ended up not finding anything. And
they didn't look.
Right.
They couldn't have.
You couldn't look.
And the other thing
they
about
didn't smell either.
But see, it all depends on when, though. It all depends on when. And then, you know, so I'm going to give it a little disclaimer. A lot of people don't know this, but just because CPS knock on the door don't mean you have to answer.
Oh, yeah, true.
So what if they knocked on the door and nobody answered, there's nothing they can do to investigate because they don't have access to the kids and they can't go see them because they're not going to school.
Yeah.
So how do you do your job? You know, it's not essentially like CPS.
At some point, nobody's knocking on this door. These people are telling me something's wrong. Let me do a wellness check.
But again, the police officers ain't gonna kick the door in or anything like that. They really be going there and knock on the police do the same thing. They knock on the door. Ain't nobody coming to the door.
Shit,
so the kids wasn't coming outside. They was just in the house. They never.
It's too many ways around it though, because let's go to the office and get the key.
Well, so
somebody done already told me it's just kids here.
So in that case, the police have to go to the front office. They have to get access, or CPS has to get access. And sometimes they don't even be wanting to do that. You got to remember, I was there. So not on that particular one, but I've been in that situation where,
hey man, you got a job to do.
And then so even with the apartment complexes, it's a lot of red tape.
Exactly.
It's a lot of red tape. Like if you say I need to do a wellness check on somebody, they are going to look at their lease and see if you're listed as an emergency contact. If you're not listed as an emergency contact and it has not been 24 hours, they're not going to open the door.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying.
Now, if it's been 24 hours and you like, look, I may not be listed as an emergency contact, but this is my family member. I'm extremely concerned. I talked to them, 24 hours ago. I have not heard from them. I've been calling whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. And you go to their door and you smell something, they're going to call 911.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
But again, so Ben folks say them CPS niggas be young and fresh out of school type shit. They ain't trying to work hard for that check. I wouldn't say that. I would say that you like to a degree you do have some young CPS workers, right? But the more you do have people that are around them that are seasoned too.
Mm-hmm.
However,
the work don't amount to the pay.
There you go. And so
that's in healthcare, everything.
So I mean, it happens. So it's not even. I'm gonna tell you right now. I think I told the story about how I got bamboozled one time, right? I went to go see the kids, and I walk in the house. I walk through everything or whatever. The aunt told me that this was her apartment. I went through, saw everything. Yeah, she stayed here with her son. Her son got the other bedroom. It all makes sense. I see beds over here, whatever. Cool. We told them that we weren't gonna place the kids with the grandmother because the grandmother had CPS history and I think she had like active criminal history or something like that. So we was like, grandma's a no-go. We ain't doing it. Mm-hmm. I would pop up. I wouldn't tell them I was coming. I would pop up.
Okay.
I never saw the grandmother, never saw anything to show that was grandma staying there. Mm-hmm. One of the dads got pissed off, called. They lying to you. She stay there. That ain't her apartment. Da 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 da. That's she stay there, and then the da 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 da. Bro, now mind you, I did everything that I was supposed to do. I'm popping up. I make planned visits. I do all the other things that and it still slipped through. Mm-hmm. So, and I'm cold with it. Don't get it twisted. I'm cold with it.
Just like the parents could have been telling the school, hey, they sick or they gone out of the country or.
So what happened with that one, this was right after COVID, right? So the COVID protocol was kind of still in place and then they weren't doing what they were supposed to do. So when the kids missed school, they sent a note that said, hey, your kid missed school or whatever, but they're not doing.
There's no enforcement.
There you go.
That's how all these kids was going a whole semester, and then your parents mad because you got a 14, and all you had to do was turn in, click a couple of buttons.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, but COVID messed up a lot of things, though.
It did.
It really did.
Oh yeah,
it really did. The school system, the healthcare system, transits, it messed up a lot.
So yeah, it was a lot going on. So all I can say is that you have to be mindful. Everybody can't be a parent, and everybody's not fit to be a parent. So
right.
No matter how much you can lead a horse to water, they ain't always gonna drink. So the one thing that I can say is that if you are a parent, you are an active parent, and you own your job, kudos to you, because they need more people out here like that. It's sickening to see the stuff that we still see, right? Because we have there was a case that just happened where the chick went on a cruise, and left the kids at home.
What?
Well,
mind you, she stayed in a high rise. I think they were 6 and 8.
6 and 8.
Yeah.
What?
You wanted to go that damn bad?
And she was watching them on her phone from a camera. But how is it that you could not afford a babysitter, a daycare, and you stayed in a high rise?
Because you're gonna make me spend my trip money.
Then that means you ain't need to go on the trip.
Exactly.
But furthermore, they got a damn daycare on the boat.
Yeah. Oh, they sure do.
You can get up, take your child to breakfast, and drop their ass off at that daycare.
But you know what that was, though. I didn't want to spend that extra money buying them tickets.
You shouldn't have went.
Hell no, and I didn't want to have to look out for the kids. I didn't want to look out for these kids in no fashion or form.
My kids are teenagers.
That's motherfuckers that don't need kids.
My kids are teenagers, and even when I went on the cruise, I made sure somebody was there to watch.
Yeah, you gotta make sure, even if they're not staying there, they gotta come by, pop up, something like that. Like I was like one of the things that's coming up, right? And I had to research it this weekend. Texas is one of the few states that doesn't have a mandatory age for kids to be left at home. However, it's like written in such a way like
loopholes.
This. Well, it's not even a loophole, right? It's one of the most there's seven areas of concern that CPS has when they get ready to investigate a case, right? And one of the main factors that they use is child vulnerability, which is anybody under the age of 5. So if you have a kid that's involved in any kind of situation and under the age of 5, it intensifies and then heightens whatever it is. So it makes you be a little bit more thorough and as far as like, you know, how you assess and how you interview and do everything else. But Texas doesn't have a mandatory age. You got some states it's like 14, some's 8, some's 11, it's not a mandatory mandatory age in Texas. What it states in Texas is that if you do anything, it's going to be more like neglectful supervision, and they can rule that out. It's just a parent being a parent knowing their kid. So if you know your kid can't cook noodles by themselves, you shouldn't be leaving the kid at home. And that's really the simplest way to put it to you. Because how old was that kid in Philly last year? Burnt the house down cooking noodles.
Do you know how easy it is though to fucking burn noodles?
Yeah, but
in the microwave.
But again,
trust me, I know.
Damn,
I done it.
Damn,
we got.
I was not as a grown up.
I'm about to say
not as a grown up. I was maybe about 11, 12.
You had to really be on that goddamn phone.
No, so I thought I had put enough water.
The kitchen with that motherfucking cord.
No, I thought I had put enough water in the bowl, but obviously I didn't. And I'm the type to where I don't like my noodles white. Like they got to be yellow. I need them to be yellow.
So half cooked.
No.
Nah, she won't cook all the way.
They need to be all the way.
Oh, okay.
So
when she around there talking about,
yes, I put them on 10 minutes.
When she ain't got no
you know
teeth.
what? Shut up. I cooked them for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
At that time, we were staying in like a townhome, so
you can't do 10 minutes.
I'm I said,
5 is the max.
No, they are not cooked.
At 5, they are.
No, they are still white.
At 5, they cook. The water.
No, not for me.
This is how Jamie eat.
This is how I
Jamie making spreads. Come on.
This is how I used to eat my noodles. Put them in the microwave. Thought I had enough water. Put them in there. Like I said, ended up going upstairs. I heard the smoke detector go off.
What was you doing upstairs?
I cannot remember.
Bullshit.
I probably was. Because I'm like, I done this a lot. So I ain't got to wait and watch the microwave. Anyway, smoke detector went off. I run downstairs. It is full of smoke. I'm panicking like a mug because I'm like, my mom is going to beat my ass. If I burn this house down, my mom is going to beat my ass. So I done opened the back door. I done opened the front door. Finally, as I opened the microwave, bowl done melted. Microwave black.
Oh, that's what it was.
No, but again,
I didn't have enough water.
10 minutes, bro.
A plastic bowl.
The microwave was
insane.
To sum it all up, I still got my ass beat.
You should have. As you should have.
Because I had messed up the microwave.
And it wasn't child abuse.
At that, no, it was not. I knew not to say, I'm going to call CPS. Okay, she was just going to pack my stuff and have me at the door.
Okay.
So
my mom always used to tell us, you call CPS. When you get back, I'm going to beat your ass.
They going to sing you back.
So, yes, you can burn noodles.
And
you can definitely burn noodles.
She probably going to give you a round before you go, before they get there.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm
and
aware
don't
of
leave
it.
with nothing. What they say, take off all your clothes. I'm out there. So
I need
take
it
off.
out.
Oh, I used to do that.
You can't take a damn thing with you. I bought.
Yeah.
That has happened to me as well.
And go find some your damn daddy bought you.
That has happened to me. I thought I was gonna leave with all the stuff they had bought for my son. Told them I was leaving that night. They was like, leave all that shit. Don't you take nothing.
That's for him when he come over here.
Yeah. My auntie literally came and snatched it out of my hand. She was like, I bought that. I was like,
That's a cold.
my baby ain't gonna have no
Running
clothes.
their goddamn mouth. Better
But
go
yeah,
get them
you know,
animals.
I came back in like a couple days though.
Got your life together.
Got my life
I'm gonna
together.
be good.
I'm a
I'm a mind now.
Got my
I
life
know I
together.
got a baby, but I still ain't grown. I understand.
Right. Yeah, waking up at school. You gonna watch him for me?
Damn, I can't do nothing. I ain't got no babysit.
Man, I couldn't.
Okay.
So, but anyways, continue.
No, I mean, so yeah, just again, everybody
Watch
do your
them
best.
kids.
Be careful who y'all let y'all kids.
Yes,
For real.
yes,
Actually, do your best. Like,
yeah.
Right.
put your kids first. Like, they didn't ask to be here, my nigga.
They really didn't.
Correct.
And some of these little motherfuckers are ungrateful. Yeah, I said the little motherfuckers. They ungrateful sometimes. I didn't see some of these kids ain't kids. These damn demons.
Like to the point where you be ready to fist fight their asses.
Oh, my school teacher. No.
You know what? I just seen I think it was either on Instagram where a student slapped the teacher not once but twice. And they actually arrested him for it.
File charges.
They
file charges.
The student.
Yeah.
Shit.
Because I said I'll press it.
That's crazy.
I'm pressing.
Because they would have pressed charges on me.
Man.
It depends on the situation. I don't know. But you for sure.
I'm telling you right now.
If I'm gonna handle it and I don't hit you, you gonna
feel some other ways.
Like, and the teachers just sat there and just took it. I was like,
I ain't gonna lie to you.
That couldn't.
My wife ever called me and say that one of these kids didn't touch the. Hey, start packing up your office. Because you finna get fired.
Today.
I'm going to jail and you finna get fired.
Just had the bun money ready. But yeah,
That's crazy.
That's just like in the healthcare field too. Like when you're working with mental people, they tell you, you have to do like this training, CPI or something like that, training to see how you're supposed to properly restrain people and stuff like that. But even they say if they're getting aggressive, you can't fight back. You can't hit them or nothing. Man, I had my homegirl one day. She said we worked together in one of the residential care homes. She said, man, the boy had hit her or whatever and was fighting her or whatever. She said, before I know it, I forgot where I was at. It was on. She was like,
because it's like, so that's you tell me I can't defend myself.
Yeah, that's a straight reflex. Like, nah, I understand you a little, but hey, I'm gonna knock the shit out of you.
Right. That's
about
like
to reboot the system in a second.
That's like saying that the patient or the client has the right to spit on me and I just have to sit there and take it. I'm sorry.
Spit on you.
Yeah,
I'm going to black out. Yeah. Like, there's no understanding when it's body fluid. There's no understanding.
Spit up.
Oh, and the feces too. They do the feces thing.
I heard,
no.
Yeah.
They really do that in the jail though.
Yeah.
They do that in the jail. They got the whole little kit.
The
they
dookie glizzy.
Yeah.
That's cold.
Like I was seeing like when they take them to court and they got that
the mask
and shit. I feel like that shit look like a mosquito net.
But
it's because they spit on people.
But you out there throwing dookie at people. It's just you ain't got nothing, bro. Something wrong with you. You literally shit in this bag so that you can throw it on somebody. You are very angry. Like you probably touched it at some point. Now you all day. That's wow. But I mean,
restraint in that
the
shit.
amount of disrespect that is throwing on somebody, like I don't care what's going on in your brain.
I can't do
We're finna reboot the system. We about to reboot the system.
I can't do
That's
it.
why you gotta run. You gotta move.
You gotta run.
Redirect is what they're saying. Move.
You do. You gotta move
and
redirect.
Yeah.
You never stay in the same place. Because if they're coming at you, you always want to make sure you keep space between you and that other person, especially when they're in the middle of a crisis.
Correct. So those type of trainings need to be really.
Yeah.
I'm up here talking like I know a little something.
They really need to be.
I wear boots.
They do.
They really do, because that's why I do what I do, because I bring that information to the community. You know what I'm saying? Because some people don't know how to act when it comes to mental health, or how to treat someone if they have a sexual addiction problem, or since it's sexual wellness month, we're supposed to be talking about that. But yeah, if they have any type of mental issues and things like that, it's help out there. It's solutions. It's coping skills that you can use to be able to handle people at where they are. You have to meet them where they are.
I think my problem is I've been around people that's played like they a certain way, and I've seen you switch back and forth to where it's like, nigga, ain't shit wrong with you. You know exactly what I've seen that with my own eyes too many times. Be like, oh, ain't nothing wrong with you. You playing a game. Now I'm gonna play the shit out of you.
And see, for me, I'll be the one that get caught.
Okay, try to be truthful.
Right. Like the lady that won the little lawsuit, and they caught her ass throwing trees, and she lost her money. That's me. Because I'll be the one up here trying to do something, get some money, and now y'all done caught my ass on camera, and now I done lost it.
Oh, you see him on the side of the freeway all the time. You used to be a dude up on Buffalo Speedway and 610, sitting out there with a sign, looking crazy. Until I seen that boy jump into that damn F-150.
Oh yeah, they do that.
Oh yeah.
I said, bro, were you just up on the corner?
I actually seen
mind
somebody.
Your business, bro. Mind my business.
I seen somebody that
you
lived
made
in
me
my
your
neighborhood.
business begging for this change. I'm glad I didn't give it to you.
She lived in my neighborhood. Her daughter used to come and play on my street. I'm leaving out the Walmart on 290. She there with a sign and them kids. I just looked at her. She's like,
oh yeah.
I said,
mind your business. Mind your business.
I said, this don't make no sense.
It's a full-time job.
It is.
For them.
It is. Because they move around the city.
Hey, but every hustle is a hustle. If you
man.
I'm telling you, you don't think so?
Man, do you know how much that change can
it's whatever your hustle is. If this is what I tell my people all the time. If you sell drugs, selling drugs is the same thing as flipping houses. Same identical thing.
You said that before, and I still don't agree.
You don't agree with
I
what?
don't agree with
I'm waiting for you to break this down for me.
I was selling drugs are doing the
Look, because you have a product, right? Your product is the house.
Okay.
Just like your product is the dope, right?
Okay.
So what you have to do, you have to make sure you have customer service. You want to make sure they're getting what they looking for. Okay. You want to know the product very well, just like you want to know the house very well. Right? And right? So that's the same concept.
She about to have these drug dealers out here saying they're a real estate agent.
Hold on.
One can give you 20 years.
I'm just saying, yes, it's pros and cons to it. It's different. But I'm saying the concept of the motion of it. Selling. Yeah, you're selling a product.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Ben Folk. Drugs sell themselves.
I'm trying to tell you. You just so happen to be the person.
You just happen to be the one with the most.
A house, that's a lot more you got to put into selling that old house.
But you're still selling something.
People go look for, people go find somebody to help them find the house and shit.
Right.
Oh, Lord. I get tired.
You got the middleman. You got the middleman.
You do got the middleman.
And typically when you're selling drugs, the middleman is the one that you go to actually purchase. Then he got to notify the person that's holding it.
Correct.
Then he the crackhead is, don't worry about that. The crackhead gonna get the middleman the money and then go to where he can. All right. Yeah.
And then Ben folks say, and you don't have to have good customer service.
You damn sure don't.
Some of them be trash. Be like, get it.
Because they'll go somewhere else.
Man, you know, I don't take no change. That's all right. I know somebody that do.
They do.
If that's the thing,
that's
drugs, you're expecting them.
I'm gonna say, what drugs are we
talking about? Yeah.
Like, if it's crack,
at this point, niggas they holding their weed man down like they're holding down their barber.
Yeah.
I will flip in the quick.
Don't answer.
Or keep running me around.
You got the wrong one.
Keep running me around.
Man, look, I don't knock nobody that take change because when my kids was in elementary school, I decided that's something I was gonna be the cool cup lady.
Man,
I was selling cool cups
and pickles,
candies, pickles,
chips, pickles,
everything.
nachos, Frito
the little
pies.
boy that stayed next door to me, he had change every day. I ain't care what kind of change. I even took pennies.
Hey, you're a real hustler.
For real.
I want it all.
That boy used to be at my
I'm
door
gonna
every
remind you about
morning.
that 7 cents you owe me. Say.
So,
10 o'clock sharp.
So I gotta jump in there, Jamie, real quick. I ain't never seen nobody purchase marijuana with quarters. I ain't never seen.
Hey, it happened. I have seen it.
I've seen it.
Quarters add up.
In high school.
That's high school.
$5 sweets and come up to you, man. Mama gave me this for lunch, bro. I need to get up off here.
For real.
Because in high school, all you was really doing was drinking juice and eating chips.
Basically.
Some people.
So here go Benfo. He said he used to take
after you
food
smoke.
stamps.
Stamps? Oh, you got to double up on them.
Kids' clothes, gift cards,
whatever.
We hustling everything.
And he said, if Dolphins left Yelp reviews, niggas would be out of business.
For real.
All right. So I don't even know how we got on to selling dope in the houses. She said that shit. I don't even remember. Like, where was we going with this? I don't remember.
No, we were talking about people's differences and meeting them where they are.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. That's a real difference right there between.
I mean, you gotta meet you where you at. If you feel like selling drugs is the only thing, put it in the other ways. Is my point. Don't make that your lane.
You know, some people have tried to put it in.
Ain't nobody gonna front you a house to sell though.
Nah, come on now.
Ain't nobody gonna front you that house.
It's ways that you can get a house with no down payment, no credit.
That's just having people sign over it. See, they tell you about that, but that's really you catching old people that everybody dead now. It's just me. I need to sell this house. I don't know how to go through all that. All right, sign it over to me.
Also foreclosures.
I was about to say foreclosures.
Foreclosures that do that.
You can do that.
You ain't getting no foreclosure and not spending no money.
It's seized.
No. So if there's
ways
tax
around
lien,
it.
if there's tax liens on houses and then foreclosure, all you have to do is pay the taxes.
Correct.
You're not getting.
Well, basically what he said.
I know about all of that. Nigga, this is what I do.
And he paid for it. He paid for the taxes. And then you flip the money based off of what you make.
But the thing is, you ain't getting that shit without somebody bringing up some money.
True.
But you gonna get a nigga that may front you a little ounce or something to start off.
The first one's free.
Man, it ain't never free.
I was just gonna say it's never free.
It ain't gonna be free.
The first one's free.
I'm gonna give you 3 days, all right?
I ain't friend
3 days re-up and the money profit.
I need my money.
Folks is telling on themselves. Folks is
I'm legit now. I've been clean since 2014.
Look, I wasn't. Hey,
congratulations.
Look, I ain't saying nothing. Okay,
that's my whole life.
If that's what you want to talk about, there you go. I don't put nobody out there. You know, if you was on the pole, hey, that is your business.
Hey, they say it's big girls trip now.
It is.
I didn't know that.
It's always one or two
strip clubs that have big girl Tuesdays and big girl Thursdays.
I've been I think me and him talked about it before. Niggas have fetishes for big women. Like, it's any nigga you ever mess with a big girl, he gonna tell you yes. He's gonna tell you yes.
Yeah.
Women care about that more than niggas do. Look at all these little bitty dudes out here with these women that's 6'5", 300 pounds. I know a nigga that told me I don't want my fingertips to touch when I hug her. That's how big I do. And he was dead serious.
Another one.
Little dude.
Okay, but my thing with that is,
but say tons of fun.
Don't be ashamed of your fetish.
That be the thing though.
If you like a big girl, don't only deal with her behind closed doors. That shit hurts.
Right.
But see, some girls they accept that.
True, some do.
Some accept
but
that.
Then you have some that that are being led on to think, okay, this is actually going somewhere. He really likes
boys
me.
out of line for that.
They do that.
But damn, I only see him behind closed doors.
And they satisfied with it because they think they can't get somebody else.
I'm about to say that's a self-esteem thing.
Me personally, I had to understand what confidence truly means.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It doesn't really mean on the outside. So once I figured out what confidence means, I became confident within myself and not caring. Because this one dude told me, this is a true story. He said, you put them tights on, and he said, I see straight through. I see Pete. Straight through. He said, you are not fat. You're great. You're great. I said, well, I'm fine, baby. You didn't hear it?
He said he seen pink.
Pete. Pussy. Straight pussy.
You ain't got to say it all like they're being vulgar and stuff. God.
I'm sorry.
Can't take you nowhere.
I'm sorry.
So one of the things that you said, I felt like it would have been a great segue for her to jump in. It was how some men have fetishes, right? So remind me again, you're a sexologist, right?
Yes, I'm studying.
You're studying to be a sexologist. So what do they call a sexologist that's studying to be a sexologist?
A student, a clinical a student. I'm a student.
Okay.
Student.
I just wanted to make sure it wasn't like something like, oh, they call him a freak. Yeah.
Stereotype.
I'm just saying. But let's see what Kay said. He say the ride is a 200 plus type shit requirement. Kellen said, I be seen behind closed doors. And then he said, take your big girl to the buffet and tell her you can have whatever you like.
You can have whatever you like. Hey, man,
every girl don't want to go to the buffet, though.
I don't want to eat food.
Baby, you take me to a buffet, you can be mad because I'm going to waste your money.
Yeah.
I only eat one plate at the buffet.
Right. It's pointless. Don't feed me on the first date, period.
No.
Yeah,
no.
Don't feed.
Take me somewhere else. Do something else different.
No.
Exotic, erratic, something different.
No.
She
Hey,
said
we out of
exotic,
here riding.
exotic. First
the
date?
first date?
The nasty.
First date.
Like I'm saying something different.
I was like,
those two words mean something different.
Now, we niggas.
Right.
I think
Do
we
something
need
different.
Go ahead. What you?
I said I need food and a drink the first date.
Right.
I don't
Get
know
the
if I even
nerves
like you
down.
out of there. I need to eat. Make sure we both.
The
There you go.
conversation
Yeah.
is everything.
Yeah.
But you know, so what? Y'all wasn't mad at Cheddars and
You can do that
Cheddars.
anywhere.
Right.
You can talk anywhere. You
I
don't
think
have to be at
the
a
stupidest
restaurant.
thing for a first date would be the movies. That's
That
always
would be like the aftermath. Like, you know,
Is that after drinks? Like, did we go to drinks and then movies?
Yeah.
Or eat and then
it came
Yeah.
that maybe, yeah. I think going to have them drinks first is gonna determine what else is gonna happen. Because if I'm talking to you and I say, oh, okay, she seemed pretty cool. All right, hey, you want to catch this movie? But it wouldn't be a plan for me to pick like a first date, like, hey, we're gonna go to the movies.
So
you don't really know what they like.
But no. So if you sat up here and y'all discussed it, like, hey, this movie come out, let's go see it. It hear me out. Y'all watch the movie, everything, you know, you both have your own individual experience with the movie. You also getting to see what kind of reaction this other person has while they're watching this movie, because it might be certain things that might be alarming or triggering, or they might like certain things. Like, you know,
I don't even know if I want to. I don't know if I like you enough to even want to know that shit.
No, but second, third date,
first date, I don't think so. Because the reason I'm saying is,
right,
and then again, so after the movie, then y'all go sit down and recap. Like, oh, hey, what you think about the movie? Blah, blah, blah. It gives you something else to talk about.
Y'all haven't really spoken. It's your first date, so you're like really getting to know each other.
You're not getting to know nobody in the movie.
And you sit like,
I don't know if I want to sit next to you.
Facts.
But we can go to the lake.
When I was coming up, taking somebody to the movie was basically saying, I'm trying to see what I can do in this movie theater. Because I don't care what movies
I think somebody is trying to have sex with me.
Yeah, that's all.
Man, look, I'm not going with you to no lake because your ass might be crazy and you might try to draw me. So no, we finna to go eat.
Park.
I don't eat. We can walk to the doors of the restaurant.
I don't know. I don't go on.
That's what we could do. Because I need to see how you chew.
I can do.
You need to see how they chew.
Yes.
Nigga,
I need to see how you chew.
Pop out.
Man, look, I done had some experiences. Okay? One experience, the guy took me. We went out to eat. And I was like, why he got this bar on his grill? I was like, I bet he got a gap. I ain't talking about nobody gap because I got one myself. Popped that damn grill out. I was like, I knew it. He had a gap. The next situation, we was out eating, and he was chewing. And I noticed his gums was bleeding. I'm looking like, what the fuck? Why is his gums bleeding just from chewing? So yes, I need to see how you chew. Because if you smack, we got a problem.
But see, women don't normally eat on first date.
I do. That's why my back is big now.
You know, they finna take something to go.
Yeah, that's me.
Like you gonna nibble, and you gonna like most of the time you would do a little nibbling and y'all gonna talk. You gonna do more talking than eating. Nigga, like, but I'm gonna eat. I'm finna fuck this up. Look, you can sit up here and play like you're not hungry,
right?
But I'm finna eat.
That's why I don't like first dates.
I know you hungry because I heard your stomach growling.
Now you trying to eat these wings on the way
home. Right. Don't eat pretty. Ladies, don't do that. Don't do that. I
can see who you really are.
Right.
Don't eat how you
eat. If he like you, he gonna like you. Don't sit up there trying to eat pretty. Oh, I don't suck my fingers. Girl, suck that shit off them fingers.
Now you get at the table, that's what's gonna be going on in my mind. I wonder.
Look at her. She
that last one, she held on to it a little bit. Had a little hang time.
But anyways.
You see how she held her wrist when she was licking her finger? Oh shit.
Just saying. Be you.
Nigga watching how you can do salt and pepper and everything.
That's really.
You didn't know that's what that meant?
No, I thought he was saying like they really evaluate how I mean.
Oh, well, some people do.
They wouldn't. Some people do. Like they'll pay attention to how you hold it and.
Wow.
I sit and analyze everything.
I wouldn't even like you can analyze and come up with a whole scenario and you can be completely wrong because I hold it different way. Like I don't even. That's interesting though. Now I'm gonna pay attention.
Right.
Or if you got the one that you gotta grind, they'll pay attention to that too.
You gotta.
But the pepper grinder.
So avoid those things is what you're saying.
No, do you think?
Don't make it weird.
Right. Don't be using the pepper grinder and smiling at it. That might freak him out.
No, you smiling with the pepper grinder. Like,
that's what you think about.
Whenever you ready to leave, we can leave.
Y'all crazy.
So we need to get back to talking about the whole
women.
What was we talking about?
The sex lady.
Yeah.
And the freaky books.
So what are some of your teachings that you teach young women and just sexual education? What are some tips that you can give others for
the main thing I really start off with, and I feel like I had to just teach myself this first, is being comfortable with yourself. Like if you don't like something, say it. Like
the pineapples.
Yeah. Like the moment. People are so like they try to care about what the other person thinks or they don't want them to be uncomfortable. But I feel like your comfortability matters too. Mm-hmm. So that's one thing I even tell my girls too, like consent matters. You can take it away. You can not like somebody. It's okay. Mm-hmm. So I feel like you gotta also love yourself and know what you desire and know what you want to. Because your partner or boys can't guess that, or another person can't guess what you want. You need to know what you want. So those like the first top two things I teach.
Okay. Yeah. Nice. Definitely got to know you. That's an everything. You got to know you better than anybody else.
You know women don't know what they want.
Why not?
You got to figure it out.
You do figure it out.
You help them figure it out.
No.
Absolutely
we both agree.
Somebody type a book.
I don't even read that. That's spam.
You got to help them. Because how you going to know unless somebody touch it though?
You need to know yourself.
I'm 100% with you.
But the guy needs to know you so you can tell them, like, I like this, I like that. And sometimes a guy can show you something like, oh, I didn't know I like that. Y'all can learn together. But if a guy go in thinking he about to teach you about your body, he's going to be
no.
Like to make it, everybody, you can't fuck everybody the same.
No.
And think it's going to be like. Right. It might feel the same for a guy, but the girls are
right. And that's another thing. Men and women think about sex totally different.
Oh, we know that.
Totally different. Like women are more emotional with the sex, versus the man is more physical. So I had a man today. That's not nice they got it, but I had this man today. He say, he gonna tell me something. Oh, I like a lot of jiggle in that dress you got going on. I said, oh, okay, is
that? I was just saying the mood. I'm sorry. He said he liked the jiggle, and you was.
Yeah. And then I was like, so is that all you like? He was like, no, once I get to know you, we'll see where it goes or whatever, He was like, can you come back around the car so I can see that jiggle one more time? I said, no. He said, well, have a nice day. I said, have a nice day. You know what I'm saying? Because men are so physical. Like that's the first.
It's funny how you understand it, but then I'm gonna give some people in trouble. But when it comes to, you just said everything that we be saying all the time. It's like when it comes to men cheating on women, that's the thing that a lot of men try to explain. It's like it had nothing to do with the emotional ties to it. It was just the physical. Correct. But like it's really that simple. But for women, it's like, nah, you love the bitch. No.
Because it's never emotional. When a man is vulnerable enough to allow you in his space to be emotional with you, that's a whole nother ball game. You know what I'm saying? That's like he's letting go of his strongest attributes, which is the physical attraction, right? So now he has to get more closer into your inner being of who you are. That takes a lot of time. Men don't want to do that. Men are more literal. What that word is? What is it? They're more literal. They're like critical thinkers. They're the ones who know more than they more factual people. You know what I'm saying? Women are more like emotional. Logic. That's it. You know what word
I was trying to figure out where you was going with it. It was like you was a bit more logic.
Right. Yeah. I'm a little sleepy. Yeah. Okay. I'm a little sleepy.
For the most part, yeah.
Let me tell you.
But yeah.
Don't get this motherfucker started over here.
Yeah. Old people gotta go to bed, man.
You ain't that goddamn old.
It's past my bedtime.
Child, please. You be up trying to do circus tricks around the time.
You know what?
Hanging from the ceiling fan.
That's all it is. You late for an appointment. Tell them kids on you. Hey, y'all do some blocking tonight.
Shit.
Do some blocking. Don't be in there hollering with the kids in the house. That ain't right.
It's called locked doors.
Okay.
Yeah, but goddamn door, you can hear through the doors though.
And take your ass to sleep.
He needs some milk.
Come on.
Take your ass to sleep. Get on my business.
That's cold blooded.
Jamie, you coming tonight? No, sir.
Maybe.
Oh.
See? I gotta be asleep for 11:30. I'm not gonna get up in time.
Okay, so he said women live in hypothetical, and then
but like what you were saying, that's why men take it so hard when a woman cheats on him.
Correct.
It's because he knows that she had to have some type of emotional tie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nigga know like that was just a little nut. It wasn't nothing else.
Yeah, like they say that women, they don't cheat immediately. They been left a situation or something like that. They say
they mentally left. Mentally they leave first.
They don't leave.
Women gonna check out first. Correct. Before they actually go ahead.
Correct.
And that's the cold part about that.
That man in the corner already.
That's the cold part about it though, because you didn't basically. You got this nigga on the crock pot for 6-7 months. Still just trying to see.
He's just in the waiting room.
I might let him make it. I might let him make it and stay. I may be good, but you do one thing that remind her that it's over. Now she over here getting long stroke and you mad. Now you ready to kill everybody.
Everybody gotta go. What you mean?
Because women cold with the lick back.
Okay.
This nigga. That's some evil stuff. You don't even want to do it, but you're gonna add another body.
So tell everybody about your event, Shalonda, and then tell what role you play in the event?
Okay,
Danielle?
so we have an event on June the 29th. It's a sexual wellness event. So it's based around sexual trauma, speaking out about mental and sexual trauma. Is based off of the program that we offer with my nonprofit, which is public speaking and communication. And it's just going to be mostly fun entertainment, but still giving you that understanding of what sexual awareness means, how to heal from those things, how to enhance your sexual wellness, because some men have erectile issues,
erectile dysfunction,
right? And then some women have, after they have kids, they have the yoki whatever issues, so it's just different things that's going to be there educational wise, like I said, as well as much entertainment. And it's different entertainment. And she's going to be the student that's going to be giving an opinion and selling her books on, talking about educating your teenagers on those things, and then just educating yourself.
That is a hard talk to have right there.
No, it ain't.
With these kids.
Well, it's not for me.
Hard talk.
Yeah,
the hard talk with the teenagers about sex? Not really.
It's not as
it
hard
wasn't for me.
It's not as hard.
Because when I think about it, I didn't really just have a talk.
So what would be some of the things that you would say to a parent that's trying to teach their child about sexual?
Don't sugarcoat it.
Don't, and find the right moment. Don't like put pressure on it, because the kids want to talk. They know about it and they looking for moments.
Especially
so find
nowadays.
that moment. Like if it's a song and they're repeating, like ask them kind of a question to kind of see where their head is, and then you're opening that window to talk. Or you can even asking them some questions might make them feel like you trying to get them in trouble. Like, wait, what is the trick? So just having a conversation and just really just seeing what's on their mind, but they share out way more than you think. And then that right there is like, okay, so tell me about it. Why? How do you feel about, you can't even say like, how you feel about the P. Diddy case or whatever. They're like, huh? And then get their opinion, then start talking about it. But yeah.
So you got to basically keep up with the current events to keep up with your kids. I don't have kids, so
just keep up with your kid. So if they're hearing stuff, or you see the book that they're reading, or any opportunity, just keep up with it and just use that to for your window in. I feel like if you feel like you uncomfortable, or you can just be straight up and just ask and just have a conversation. Like if you are already talking about, I feel like you should talk about sex early with kids anyway. Like
what's early?
I'm about to say, what's early?
Like when I'm saying early, I mean like don't make sex seem bad. So as your kid is growing up, they don't think sex is bad. You're not necessarily telling them what sex is, but as you're doing age appropriate education. So like letting them know, okay, masturbating, if you start seeing them playing with themselves, they do that early. You say, oh, that goes in private. Like you don't like, don't do that. Just go, that's in private. Everybody not supposed to see that. Like trying to not make them feel bad about their sexuality.
That's important.
We all have sex. So they're gonna eventually have it maybe.
I ain't having sex. I'm a born again Christian. I don't know what you're talking about.
And that's the problem. People are they're so touchy and sensitive about sexual issues. Like they don't want to talk about it. They don't want to open up about it. A lot of people don't. They feel like it's a touchy subject, and especially when you put the whole agenda when it comes to religion. You know what I'm saying? They really make it seem like it's just the worst thing in the world. Well, how did you get here?
Obviously, your mama didn't swallow you.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
Think that also talking about it makes them think that you're giving permission too. But if you're instilling values in your child, like it's not, oh, don't have sex with marriage, but it's like value yourself. You don't want to just give yourself to all these people. You want to like value yourself. So then you're teaching them about sex. They're not gonna be, oh, I'm about to have sex with them. They're gonna be like, no, I value myself.
I think it's having that conversation always scares a parent, because it's like, there's always a 50-50 chance. Even you could be doing everything you can to keep them on the right track, but 8 hours out of the day they're at school. So
peer pressure.
This is true.
So even if you think, oh, I'm having all these talks with this kid, I feel like we're on this path, and then your child 13 pregnant, you like, wait, what the hell?
But that can go in the same way of you teaching your child anything. Like you're teaching your child and hoping they don't go away from what you're teaching them. But like, don't steal, don't do this. And they're like, how the hell you go to jail for stealing from Walmart? Like, so I think it can go the same. Like you shouldn't not talk about it because you might be scared, or you might be scared of what might happen. But it's hard, and it's hard to do too because nobody did it for us. So how are we supposed to
correct,
do it?
correct.
So it's no like book for it.
Yeah, that's what I be saying too. That traditional way of living and instilling things in your children, it affects them. True. Because they don't know either how to be a parent or how to effectively talk about certain things. Like my family wasn't big on teaching me how to financial literacy. So I grew up just getting me some Jimmy Choos and some bags, and I thought that was great.
Oh my God! I ain't getting Jimmy Choo.
I'm just saying.
I ain't getting no Jimmy Choo. I'm looking at you like,
oh my God! But a bag.
But I'm just saying, like a bag or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like you just frivolously spending money because no one taught you how to have money management skills.
Another one.
Because of course it wasn't taught to them.
It's correct. And that's no manual.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, anybody, like for me with my kids, I'm different. I was a teen parent. Yes, my parents talked to me about sex, but it was more so the birds and the bees,
Oh, shit. That was that bullshit.
And then the little sex ed class in school. And,
but see,
I didn't have to do the little baby to take home. I didn't do that one. We actually had to do an egg. I ain't gonna lie, I killed my baby the first day. The little carriage wasn't cushioned enough.
That's what you blaming it on?
Yes. Yes. But, even though I had those classes, I still ended up pregnant.
Oh, shit.
Shut up, Chris.
In your mind, I ain't gonna get pregnant.
Yes.
I don't really need no rubber like
hot. Let me go touch that stove.
I was actually taking birth control. And I was not missing I didn't miss any days.
It don't matter. Did you or did you not have a condom on?
You asking too much personal.
So I'm just saying, you knew better.
I knew better, but
in your mind,
in my mind, I was taking my birth control.
I can't get pregnant. Period.
Okay,
Child, please.
So like I tell my son, baby, you a birth control baby. It didn't work.
Oh shit!
That's how you came about.
Your daddy had good aim.
Great
swimmers.
But even still, like with the work that I do, that's how I was able to be very open with my sons and my daughter now, to the point to where I started observing the little girls was like really attaching to my oldest, and I was like, oh hell no.
He needs some milk.
What a cucumbers, because we finna have this talk.
Oh,
bruh.
And that's what we
brought
did.
Out the cucumber on them
with both of them, and I showed them how to properly.
The one hand method.
I don't remember that far.
Wow.
I want to ask a question. Do they still have sex education at schools?
Some schools may, but Texas is more of a abstinence only type of thing in school. So that's why mine is like.
And they wondering why
they took it out of here because I knew when we were younger they had it.
That's what I said.
It wasn't so much sex education. They
threw it in your health class. It was
a health class.
They have a health class,
but they don't teach
about
it
a little
though.
bit, but it's abstinence only. They don't teach about the comprehensive part. Like wearing a condom. They just don't.
They do not try to wear a condom.
And I think it was like middle school. It was basically like you have sex, this is gonna happen. It was like, whoa, what? A whole head came out of there.
With the company I was working with, we actually used to go into the health classes and actually talk to them about STIs, getting tested, and safe sex. No, we couldn't do the demonstrations. No, we couldn't pass out condoms, but we did talk about safe sex practices.
Hold on, we got somebody in the comments real quick. I gotta set the mood one time.
Not set the mood.
Yeah. They showed the STI slideshow. They did. Yeah.
It was probably my agency.
No. And so when we had health was in 7th grade when we was coming along. And
so, I think it was like 7th, 8th grade, something like that.
So you used to have health, they used to talk to you about it, and then I was telling the kid this yesterday when I was working with a client, right? And I was like, I said, I sitting at the table, he just had Whataburger, and I'm like, bro, you got any more onions in there? Because this I'm like,
dirty.
Yeah. He's like, nah, that's me. I'm like,
bruh.
Nah, say fam.
He said it was him?
Yeah, it was him. I say,
what makes you think this is
why are you like, did you like have
it's my mating smell?
Did you have an activity today or something? Like, did you just? He was like, nah, I used my stuff. Like, what are you using? He said, Axe. I said,
bruh, throw that shit in the trash.
Bro,
you need some degree. some right guard.
So I took him back to so when we was in like the 5th grade, they was the 4th or 5th grade. They brought everybody in the cafeteria, and then they had one for the girls and one for the boys, and then they gave you the little packs of the deodorant. It was Degree, it was Old Spice. That's when we found out Old Spice wasn't shit. And then it was like Speed Stick and Right Guard off in there.
That Right Guard.
I hated Speed Stick.
That Right Guard. Hey, that Right Guard and that brown can. My grandpa used to use that shit burnt like hell, but this scars your underarms. Like, oh my god! That shit was like putting hand sanitizer on a cut.
No. My daddy actually used to buy us Tussie.
Not that Tussie.
Yeah. The one where you got to stick your finger in there and then you have school time.
Yeah, all in your fingernail. Yep. Now you done went lunch, got some hot Cheetos. Wait a
minute. Yeah. But that was crazy
old.
though. That little boy was just, oh my.
But yeah, and so I ended up, I say, bro, I told him about when we was in 4th grade, they gave us this. I say, Axe's body spray, bro. It's not. I said, and you know, so I told him, yeah, I was like, I'm gonna help you out, little brother. I'm gonna help you out.
And don't just put the deodorant on.
Oh, wait.
No. At least get you a little tap. Man, you can go to any restroom, grab you some paper towels, put a little of that soap up under there.
Get that one time.
Get you one more, dry it off. Then wet that one, get the soap off of it. You don't be walking around like that. Now, hey, dry it off. Put a little deodorant on it.
Wondering why you chafe under
it's gonna last. It's gonna last if you do that.
So I told him what he should do is use the deodorant and the powder. You gotta get so
that clear stuff. That ain't gonna get it. That's just gonna have you stinking worse.
Yeah.
What clear stuff?
So, any type of deodorant that's clear is gonna have you stinking.
They got the gel deodorant, and then they got the powder deodorant. Now you gotta get you that powder.
That powder gonna last longer, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no.
And so you hit that powder. Just don't hit that powder in the bathroom. He caught it.
You know what? In this live right now.
So, but yeah, I told him hit them underarms.
No, you gotta
make sure you get that white up under there. You gotta get that.
But putting it on top of that steak. No. If he was already onion down, you put that on top.
He ain't had none at the time. I'm just telling him, in the future,
you're gonna have to put something in the back. Put something in the car and just.
I'm gonna get him. In fact, I actually had some I could have gave him.
See, come on, man. Get the boy together.
So I'm gonna get him.
Give him a couple of little microfiber towels to keep on him.
Wait a minute, is this a grown man?
No.
Kid. Shit, if it was a grown man, he needed to know. Yeah. You still need a daddy boy. I'm gonna say, man. Scrub it. Hey, don't just put that shit on. Don't put the funk on. You put deodorant on top of funk.
That just goes to show that some kids out here don't have those role models.
No, that's true. Because I also,
so many kids just don't give a damn either.
Well, no. So again, a woman can't. It's very true. Women cannot 100% effectively raise a man. It takes another man to be in the picture to be able to kind of guide him and coach him through certain things.
Yeah.
Because I was telling him, I say, so bro, what you like? We talking about his hair. And he's like, oh, I'm gonna do this, da. I said, well, different products do different things. They don't all do the same thing. I said, do you have this? Do you have this? Do you have this? Talking to him about that. And then I was like, and when you use the deodorant, then you come back with the Axe. The Axe don't do nothing but accentuate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but if you
already
mix that boy in, with them good onions,
now
you onion garlicky with a little flour on you.
Yeah, that ain't gonna
That's
work.
all bad. Now niggas in there squinting, you don't know why. You burning my eyes up.
So he said 9th grade. Ray Trim said sound like a whole bath. Boy, talking from experience, and not the whole bath. And then boy,
say you stinking. You had football practice, and you got somewhere to go. You ain't get. First of all, nigga, just go get in that shower, dog.
But a lot of people didn't like to shower in high school.
Man, you got over that shit real fast. Yeah. It took one sitting at lunch and you like, oh no, nigga. I can't be like this. Because if you smelling your underarms, your balls stink too.
Oh.
So like for real, nah, man, forget. Don't even think about that. I remember my freshman year was like, I'm asking my brother, like, bro, so y'all be taking showers in there? What, with like you keep your clothes on or something? Like, man, he was like, bro, if you don't want to be stinky, you gonna have to take a shower in there. Ain't nobody looking at you. Because in your mind, being the 8th, 9th grader, you thinking, they gonna try to see my dick.
Oh my God. They said a lot of sexual issues was going on in the football realm, and you know what I'm saying?
That didn't happen at Hastings High School.
I'm just saying. Damn. You put the whole Hastings High School.
Not in that football locker room. Now, don't get me wrong. It was a couple of gay dudes on the team, but they were respectful. They wouldn't come in the shower when everybody was in there. Like, nigga,
so
if you do come in there,
though? Was they open?
They were never. It was like it was some.
You knew,
one of those
but
things.
You didn't know.
No. It was one of those like, nigga, we know, but you gonna knock the shit out of somebody, so we need you on the team. So we ain't. It is what it is type thing, and you not making no passes at nobody either.
Oh, okay.
So Ray Tripp say, if you don't wash right, that act's gonna accelerate that phone.
I'm trying to tell you. That's why you got to go hit. Hey man, wipe
the
it.
Bath.
You really need to take a whole shower. Just go and get up in there. But after first couple of weeks, like I said, I ain't trying to smell myself because you gonna smell yourself before anybody else does.
That's true.
So you smelling yourself like, man, fuck this. I'm just gonna do what I gotta do. But find you a spot to get it done.
For shit show. So, do you have a but that event, back to this event though. The event is in June after our event, which we plan to be in attendance. Well, I know I'll be there.
I'll be there too.
So, but you also got something coming up like next week, right?
Yeah, that's basically April the 26th is basic for anyone who wants to sponsor the program, wants to sponsor the event, partner, vendor, opportunities, and more information about what we do.
Okay. We might.
It's gonna be food there a little bit. It's gonna be a ports.
Is this the one where it's gonna be in Third Ward?
No, it's in Pearland.
Okay, so well, no. It's a nice.
I rep Third Ward.
No, it's a nice spot. That's gonna be the one.
That's
in June.
That's the one in June. The one in June is in Third Ward. Yeah. Yes, it's a nice spot. Yes, it's a real nice spot. And most of the workshops and vendor opportunities is going to be in the VIP section. You get a platter of wings and a free drink, depending on when you buy the ticket and how much you spend on the tickets. So the more you buy, the less you pay.
I don't know how to frame that one. So you say the more you buy, the less you pay.
Yeah, the more tickets you purchase, the less you pay.
The 3 for 10.
Yeah.
Say that shit. Say that shit.
I gotta break it down sometimes.
Bruh. I'm with you. 3 for 10. Okay.
You gotta put it in everything you do.
You gonna pay 5, you gonna get a 3 for 10.
You know, niggas you selling DVDs back in the day. Look out, play. I can do 3 for 10. Yeah. You know, yeah.
Well, okay. 3 for 10. They give you 7 for 20.
It's a hustle. Everything.
We ain't doing no hustle prices for I'm telling you, the price is the price.
Oh, and then we have a celebrity guest too coming out. We're gonna announce that June 1st.
Oh shit. Okay. Mm-hmm. We might, like I said, we might have somebody for our shit. I don't know. We working on it now. You know, we actually might have somebody over. So wings in private room. Okay, what is that event again?
Wings in the private room.
That is going to be June the 29th at in Third Ward area. And I can never pronounce the name of this place. It is a weird name, but it's SOPHIES. Google it.
Sophie's?
Yeah, I think Sophie's. And then it's something chattery. Sophie's Chattery.
I think, yeah.
And he's a fairly new place. He's really trying to, do more events with us and stuff like that. So hopefully, prayerfully, we're going to be doing multiple events there.
Okay.
Well, look, I'm mad to see what my funds is like. Nigga just paid taxes. Just filed the taxes and I got to come up with a payment plan. I mean, I guess that's not a bad thing. I had a great year last year, so I mean, hey, just
ass, man.
And if you didn't file, you better file that extension. But
did that already.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
You already passed that point.
You still got to file it anyway. I mean, hey, go on and do the right thing,
man.
It's 0.5% every month that you don't file. So if you might as well throw that extension. Hey, I know it's a late extension, but I'll take the first little hit.
I normally do one every year.
Look, a lot of people don't, and I'm gonna say this, and I ain't gonna go too deep into it. A lot of people don't even know how to properly file their taxes, right? They pay other people to file their taxes, and a lot of this stuff just requires you to read and research.
Depends on what type of taxes you got too.
Well, so check, right? And you're right. So to a degree, but most people taxes gonna be within regular, right?
Low W-2.
And then, but see, it's certain things that you can claim. Like I was arguing about it earlier this week. Like I was told for a long time, you can't claim insurance premiums that you pay on your taxes. Like the only way you can do it is if it's through a business, right? Nah. Publication 502 say you can pay if you pay insurance premiums, you can deduct that as part of like the medical expenses. I say, dang, I'm gonna do that next year.
I let professionals handle me. I'm not. Look, I don't mind paying somebody to do a job that I don't want to do.
Right. I probably can do it, but I don't want to.
I don't want to pay all that money because it's charged.
What is all that money
per sheet?
Oh yeah, they charge per sheet. Yeah, I know.
Just doing a regular 1040 is gonna be that's gonna be like 150, 200. But then you start getting all these other sheets.
I guess it's because how I look at it. It's like, for one, I trust the person that take care of my stuff. They've been doing it a while. She know how I work. She know how to handle a bit. Like some people just don't. Like, let the professionals do what the professionals do. And I'd rather pay for peace of mind. So here you go all my shit. Handle your business. Let me know what's happening.
Again, I used to be like that, but then once I found out how easy it was,
this shit ain't easy for me. So
it takes me. It always takes me around about 3 hours, right? And so
I'll pay that to somebody for 3 hours worth of work.
Man, look, and the first 2 hours just putting everything in, seeing what it's gonna look like first. And be like, wait a minute. All right, now let me go add my deductions in. Now let me.
Fuck that. You got it. Go ahead, handle your business. Nah, man, look, some stuff is just like, you talking about 3 hours. I started thinking to myself, how much money I could have made in 3 hours.
But it was on your off day.
Off day, money cows. So I ain't like, I ain't no off days.
What was you doing Sunday?
This Sunday, I worked Sunday.
What was you doing? Or Monday? I know you was working. So
so that's what I'm saying. Like,
but when you was laid up there with your tootsie, with your foot, with your you could have
still was moving around and stopping every hour, putting my foot up in the window so I can elevate it to get the blood from stop rushing. Like, nah, man, I can't do it, though. Yeah. And there's so much other shit I had to do. I'm still, especially when my foot was hurt, I'm still getting stuff ready for my wife's birthday, all of that. So I'm plenty of shit that I can be doing, not worried about doing some taxes. Fuck that.
Right. I'm gonna just go ahead and pay them.
Right, me too.
Go on and pay me. I'll file your taxes.
No, man.
And I ain't gotta get on no poster board or nothing with the.
You don't need doing your taxes.
Right. Just because your arms is folded don't mean you're doing my taxes.
Right.
So.
Or that side professional pose.
You see them and they got their BBL. Don't let them do your shit. You're gonna find out you had cows on your land.
Man. It's so many people that's calling tax preparers out because they lied on their stuff.
Yeah.
Or they actually ran off with their money from last year. No, not last year, from 2022.
Yeah.
I actually know somebody who is currently.
How can they run off with your money though?
Because so if you say I'm gonna pay you once you get paid.
Yeah.
And they was like, all right, cool. I'll take my portion when I get paid. Because some people don't do the loan, right? You know, and it's a number of ways that you can do your taxes, right? You can say, well, I'm gonna get it deposited to you, and then you pay me when you get your money. Or you can be like, you can pay for the fee right then and there. Or you can turn around and say, hey, I'm gonna pay you, they'll deposit it to them. And then when they get the money, they'll take their cut and give them the money. Now, I wouldn't have went for that shit. No way.
Okay.
But then you got a lot of niggas that's filing taxes that's fraud anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Niggas ain't really had no job, ain't worked for nobody, ain't did shit. You got
ain't
people
did not a lick of damn.
So them the ones that they ain't got no bank account. They want a Chime card, Square card. Or man, just put it in your account. And them the people. See, in a situation like that, you know you ain't work. You know you ain't really got no real dependence, and somebody else whipping up some paperwork, pay them whatever the hell they gonna give you because you getting something you wasn't supposed to get anyway. So I mean, it's like, but then you wanna pay somebody, you paying this nigga basically to do some fraud for you. Y'all both can go down at this point. Right. So like,
I know it's a whole Facebook group that's about like a tax preparer that ran off with all their clients' money. And they putting like all of the documents are in that group chat because a lawyer started the group chat.
Oh wow! Class action suit.
Yep.
Right. Yeah, man. I be getting those in the mail sometimes.
Sign up for them.
Really?
There's one right now for Walmart. There's one for Verizon.
It was Chipotle. One for the
Verizon about to pay out.
One.
It was a Chipotle one out for a good while.
What happened with the Walmart?
It's about if you did like the weighted goods, like if you bought stuff that was in a bag and they had to weigh it.
Oh, like vegetables and stuff like that.
Vegetables, chicken, fish. Yeah.
So what happened?
They scales was off.
The scales was off.
They telling you it's 7 pounds and it was 3.
So how you get your money back?
I don't know. I just signed up for the class action.
He's like, I'm sure they got me at least one.
I'm pretty sure
because I'm always in Walmart buying stuff, and it was literally I always buy those type of items. So
I don't really
only snacks come from Walmart.
Like that. I buy mostly house stuff from Walmart.
I feel like I was overcharged for some grapes and cherries before.
That's definitely on the list.
So I'm
so was like, let me find this.
All right. Well, we're gonna get ready to get on up out here. It was fun having y'all this week. What you getting all tighten with the Bobby Brown jaw for? What's going on?
Oh, not the Bobby Brown.
You seen it? It was like,
oh, don't be cruel.
And I know York.
Shut up, because that's what I was thinking of in my head.
What's that damn boy name?
Oh, something. Is it something Shelley?
Yeah, Jeff Shelley.
Yeah. That boy jumped out that
every time. It gets me every time because he's dancing and looking just like that boy.
That damn outfit on. Anyways, close us out.
At least I'm not chewing gum. Like you said, the Bobby Brown jaw.
Nah, but you had got to tighten the jaw real quick. I was trying to figure out what was going on. Like, damn, what happened?
Because I had deuces. Okay.
Yeah. We're gonna get out of here in life. Don't go where you're tolerated, go where you're elevated, and celebrate the Four Kings Podcast, ENT. Like, comment, follow, subscribe, share, tell a friend to tell a friend. Event coming, support. Shit. If you fuck with us, fuck with us.
Hey, wifey.
At the end of the day, the day gone in. Have a good night.
Come on.
All right.
Glorilla.
Wow. She did say that shit.
Glorilla said that.
What a DUI having ass.
Not too much on Glow now.
I mess with Glorilla, man. She
yeah,
funny.
Glow.